strange things when you work undercover, like hiding under stairways in dark alleys. I was waiting for a man, a collector for the numbers racket. This was his last collection for the day, and that little bag was filled with money.
Hold it, sucker. Don't turn around. Just drop that bag and ease off. Nothing will happen.
You kidding, mister? I'm numbers collector for Charlie Miller.
You're a corpse if you don't drop that bag.
All right, just don't get nervous with that gun.
Now start walking, and don't turn around. Remember me to Charlie Miller, sucker.
Captain Bellard. The undercover officer made it.
Good. Let's keep our fingers crossed. The undercover officer is on his way. Now maybe we'll find out who's financing the rackets in this city.
Well, the guy, he had the iron in my back. What am I supposed to do?
Get killed. Did you see what he looked like?
He came up from behind me.
I said, did you see what he looked like?
No.
Did you see the gun?
Well, no.
Here we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Show the suckers. Come on, the point is full.
Hey.
It's a sucker's bet.
That's him, the guy that held me up.
Come on, put your money down, suckers.
That's him, the guy with the voice.
Come on, little Joe. Get your money down, suckers. Come on, little Joe.
I thought you didn't see him.
No, but I recognize his voice.
You told him you were one of my collectors?
Yeah, like I said I did.
So he holds up one of my boys, takes the money, then he brings it all back to my place to gamble with my money. He'd have to be crazy.
I still say it's the same guy.
Maybe it's him who's crazy, huh?
You didn't see the guy. You didn't see the gun. You just handed over $6 grand. You're yellow.
Now, wait a minute, Charlie.
I knew it when you got sick before that payroll heist. You were no sicker than I was.
But I had 106 fever.
Yellow fever. Well, you'll pay that back if it takes you the rest of your life. If you wasn't married to my sister, I'd murder you.
Come on, baby. Show the suckers. 4. 7 the loser.
It's not my day.
Give a little, take a little.
Best offer I've had all day.
Satire.
No longer.
I'm glad to know you, too.
Points 5.
Hello, Augie.
All right, 500, he makes the 5.
You take the odd.
Make that 1,000.
7 the loser.
What are you going to do?
We don't bother customers like that.
Again, sucker.
Oh, no. Not again.
The bag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just take it easy with that gun, will you?
Now get into the closet. You turn around and I'll blow your head off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything you say, just take it easy with that gun.
Take it easy, Charlie. That won't do any good. You said it was the same guy who dumped you before. How do you know?
Well, I recognize his voice.
He recognized his voice. I suppose you recognized his voice, too.
I was in the car.
Neither one of you guys saw him?
Well, he sneaked up behind me. I never had a chance.
When the old man hears about this.
Well, you fellas can laugh all you like, but I still say it was the same guy.
We ain't laughing anymore.
Oh, right on time. The bar's pretty good. The cookie jar's in the kitchen. Make yourself at home.
Oh, don't worry about me.
You're cute. And I love the way you spend money. Be with you in a minute.
Who's your friend?
Duke Castle.
Who's he?
He runs the biggest bookie joint in town. If you're in the mood for losing money, we can go there later.
What's money?
The place is tougher to crack than the Union League, but I'll get you in.
You and Duke got something in common?
We're ex-buddies. The romance is over. Just a question of settlement. You see, I'm a compulsive gambler. Duke says he can't afford me any longer. I've gone the limit. Lucky for me, I found you. Oh, by the way, how do you make all that loot you're carrying around?
I steal.
It figures.
At the starting gate is Big Daisy, 8-5. Bouncing Bubble, 2-1. Heart of Mine, 2-1. And Prim Pete, 3-1. Smilin' Dan, 5-1. Uncle Ned, 9-1. And Lumber Gal, 30-1.
I feel lucky. I think I'll bet the long shot, Lumber Gal.
How do you want to bet it?
Well, to win.
Joe, take his bet. Lumber Gal to win.
$1,000 for me and $1,000 for the lady.
$1,000 in the yard to win on Lumber Gal. That's it.
They're off and running. At the turn, Big Daisy, Prim Pete, Smiling Dan, Bouncing Bubble, Heart of Mine, Uncle Ned, and Lumber Gal.
Nice place you've got here, Castle.
Thanks. I didn't get the name.
Keel. Ray Keel.
At the turn, it's Big Daisy, Prim Pete, Smiling Dan, Bouncing Bubble, Heart of Mine, Uncle Ned, and Lumber Gal.
What's your line, Mr. Keel?
I steal.
Very funny, Mr. Keel.
Ray's from Omaha, my hometown.
We're old schoolmates.
Ray was quite a few grades ahead of me, of course.
She wasn't very bright.
Ray's a great kidder.
It's Big Daisy out in front by 2 lengths with Bouncing Bubble, Heart of Mine, and Prim Pete.
You in town for business or pleasure, Mr. Keel?
Oh, anything that comes my way.
Covers a lot of territory.
Under the wire, it's Big Daisy, Heart of Mine, and Bouncing Bubble for the show.
Tough luck, Mr. Keel.
Well, it's only money. What's good in the next race?
Long shots?
Well, that's all I bet. What's your limit?
The sky's my limit, Mr. Keel. Long shots. Joe. See that Mr. Keel gets anything he wants. I'll be back as soon as I can.
And coming into the strike.
What brings you here? I got a pigeon flying high on long shots. I don't like to leave them.
This won't take long. They got terrible trouble. Then, if he's got anything left after you get through with them, send it over to my place. I could use them.
Under the wire, and under the
stay here.
wire, and 15 days. Furlong plank for the place.
Look, lover, if you're going to bet for me, let me pick my own horse.
Show.
Hey, boy. How about the scam on the next race? I could pick up a little of that sucker money.
It's him. The guy that dumped me. He's out there with Duke's girl.
Let me at him.
Just a minute. Yeah?
$3,000 on Pearly May in the 5th. 60-1. Do we lay it off?
Big guy with Jenny betting?
Yeah.
Forget the layout. Pearly May couldn't win a race if it was fixed.
It's a gift.
Yeah. Customers like that don't grow on trees. As long as he's in my place, I don't want anybody to bother him. You understand? Hello? Yes, he's right here. Sure, I'll tell him. It's the old man. He wants to see you.
Just a minute. $17,000.
Suppose you explain it.
call, Mr. Keel.
What's going on here?
Charlie seems to think your school chum might have something that belongs to him.
Like 17 grand. Or what he's got left of it. Take his coat off.
Take it easy.
Search him.
You know this is against the law.
If Charlie's wrong, you can sue him.
Look, I don't understand. What's going on?
Shut up. He's clean. 7 grand. He got rid of 10 in 3 days.
The old man isn't going to be very happy about that. He's going to want payment.
Mr. Keel, it looks like we're going to have to do something about you.
And I know just what. I go over the terrace, 14 floors. An unfortunate accident.
Nobody goes over the terrace. You get your money back. I dropped 5 grand at the horse parlor, 5 at the dice table. You got 7 there. If you punks can count, that makes 17 grand. My coat, Mr. Miller? Tell that to your old man. I had things stirring pretty good. And I was sure it was getting back to the old man, whoever he was. If he wasn't curious about me by now, I was wasting a lot of effort.
Yeah. He owes us 200. Wants credit till payday.
Today's payday.
But, Mr. Castle, I haven't got it. All I need's a few more days.
Go to the bank for a few days. You owe, you pay.
Please, Mr. Castle, give me a break.
Collect.
Hi.
You've got a nerve sticking your face in here.
Just repaying a social call.
All right, you've repaid it. Now get out.
Looking for this? Now put your hands on the table. And keep your foot away from that buzzer or I'll blow it off.
You're asking for real trouble, pal.
Pick up the phone and call Augie. Tell him I've got you on ice and I want 50 grand for you by tomorrow.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I'm out of my mind.
Just a minute. Duke, everybody's been calling you with some crazy ideas.
Hi.
What's going on here?
We're taking over your place for a couple of days.
Are you out of your mind?
If I hear that again, I'm going to start believing it. Who called?
Augie Truck.
Jan.
That's fine. Then we won't expect them to be dropping in the next day or so.
Look, you're not serious about this, are you?
You know me. I'm out of my mind.
Sure, he's crazy, just like a fox. This is the last place in the world anyone would think to look.
Hello? Hello, Augie. This is Keo. Now, how about that 50 G's?
And how about Duke? Let me talk to him.
I'm afraid he's in pretty bad shape.
Oh.
And it'll be a lot worse if I don't get that 50 G's.
Now, take it easy. The old man said he'd have a meet with you at his place.
Scratch. You can tell the boys to start ordering flowers for Duke.
Now, wait a minute, Keo. The old man's on the square.
Okay, Augie. Where can I reach him? For 50 G's, I can afford to pay him that courtesy. Something to read. Anything I can do for you?
Okay.
Mr. Keo, you're too smart to believe that I'd pay $50,000 for Duke. He doesn't interest me at all. You do. Holding Healy up? Deliberately losing our own money back to us? Then snatching Duke. Why?
I wanted to show you the kind of boobs you've got working for you.
You've got gall, Keogh. I'll say that for you. What are you looking for? Miller's or Duke's operation?
My own place. The biggest operation in town. You interested?
I might be.
You're catering to the big bettor. All your places are in fancy locations. The small bettor has to go to the corner store to lay a bet. That's the action I'm interested in. The low rent district, the $2 bettor, the working stiff.
Rather unique idea. Different. Corral the nickel and dime trade.
Those nickels and dimes add up awfully fast. What do you say?
I'll let you know.
You know where to reach me.
I'll find you.
You're all through, Keogh. You're finished. Nobody takes the old man for 50 G's and gets away with it. Nobody takes the old man for 50 cents.
You're so right, Duke. That's exactly what the old man said. He wouldn't pay a quarter to save your hide. I'll see you two charmers.
Sit down. Your proposition interests me. Now, about your collateral.
Collateral?
A certain company is receiving delivery of $1 million worth of negotiable bonds. You and Augie will intercept that delivery. Do you follow?
I'm right in step with you.
Your share will be 10%. That's your collateral. And it also places me in a position where I can foreclose if necessary. You see, Mr. Keogh, I'll hold a mortgage on you.
I can appreciate a smart businessman.
I never invest my own money. Your share will be the bankroll for your gambling enterprise. We'll split 50-50 on the profits. Tell Augie I'm ready for him.
Do all of your boys operate this way?
Everyone.
Well, sir, I guess you can consider me one of the boys.
Brief Mr. Keogh on your plan.
Well, it's a private banking house. An armored car delivers the bonds on Wednesday afternoon. Thursday morning, when the time alarm is turned off, we walk in. You grab the bonds, I cover you. Simple.
Too simple. What time is the truck delivering the bonds?
4:30.
There are 3 guards packing rods.
When a delivery is made, the office help should be gone.
Yeah, all except the cashier and the bank guard.
All right, I'll hide in the building. When the employees leave, I'll ice the cashier and the bank guard. Then I'll let him in. When the armored truckmen make the delivery, we get the bonds before they move into the vault. No employees to get hysterical. Less witnesses.
It's very sound thinking, Keogh. I like it.
But there are 3 guards on that armored truck. One guy stays outside, one guy sits in the truck. If we do it his way, we'll need another guy for this caper.
That's right. And I've got just the boy.
Why me? I got a lot of collections to pick up for Charlie.
Shut up. The old man okayed these plans.
But really, I ought to...
You'll be waiting right here in a souped-up car. When the first guard goes in the bank with the bonds, you blast the one waiting outside.
Me? You want me to blast him?
And don't miss. I want him real dead. Then you gun the car and take off. It's a cinch the armored car will follow him. We'll go out the back way with the bonds. We'll have another car waiting in the alley. Healy will be our decoy. You'd better give him a Tommy gun to use on that guard.
Look, Charlie's going to be awful sore if I don't pick
Will
up
you
those collections.
shut up? You better go over those plans with him a couple of times. I got to check with the old man.
Healy, now you hear me real good. If you louse this up, if you don't kill that guard right on schedule, I'll kill you. Understand? I'll blow your head off. My only hope was that Healy was as scared as I figured. Here's the key. Because I would never be able to contact headquarters. The old man was protecting his collateral. I'd been cooped up in his hotel for over 30 hours. The telephone was a waste of time with his operator checking the calls. And Augie stuck to me like glue. The room was getting hot, and I was getting hotter inside.
All right, let's go.
Where's Healy?
The rat, he didn't show. But we're going to take care of him later. We're going to use Frank, the old man's guard.
No, wait a minute. I don't like this.
We're going to have to like it, Keogh. Now, let's go. There's no time to argue.
This Frankie, is he a good boy?
He wouldn't be guarding the old man if he wasn't. Now, let's go.
Don't either of you move. Have the bonds now. Move!
Put your hands down. Open it and step back.
All right, over against the wall. Face it. I could only hope that was the robbery squad. If it was, the trick was to let Augie make it with the bonds. Get going. If I could make the roof, I'd be in the clear. I'd have a block of rooftops to get lost in, with Captain Beller and Finley keeping an eye out for me.
I'll get him.
I hoped that Finley remembered my description. If he didn't, and he started shooting, I'd be a pretty easy target. But I guess he remembered, because one man got away. Me.
How was I to know the cops were trailing me? You told me to bring the bond straight to you. I was just following...
20 years building an organization. 20 years. Now this.
Well, you'll have the next 20 years to sit around and think about it. Just about what you'll get. 20 years.
I want to talk to my lawyer. Nobody's pushing me around. The old man. They got the old man. Boss, listen. I had no idea Healy had tipped the cops. I swear it. You got to believe me, boss.
20 years gone down the drain.
Look, Captain. You know that fella Keogh? The one that got away. Well, he's the one that said he was going to knock me off. Now, you are going to keep me under protective custody, like you said.
For as long as you want. And just keep talking.
Well, you remember that Stokes jewelry job. Well, let me tell you about that. There was Jack Sims, Smiley Morton, and Oscar Sukes. They went through the cellar. See, they shut the burglar alarm off the day before.
So you move on and you lose yourself again in the underworld. The underworld with its deadly characters and even its jokers. Sure, it can get funny sometimes. And if you're not careful, you can laugh yourself to death. You match them trick for trick. But you wonder, what'll happen someday when you reach down into your bag of tricks and find it empty? And that's the way it is when you walk the tightrope.